Have you ever wondered why some days feel like a storm inside, even when the world around you is quiet? Maybe you've woken up with your mind already racing. Maybe the smallest things set your heart on edge. What if, right now, you could pause? The noise not just outside, but within? What if you could find a quiet place in yourself, even when everything else feels uncertain? Let's take a breath together. Let the air move in, slow and steady. Let it remind you that you are here, that you are safe, that this moment is yours. You don't have to fix everything at once. You don't have to have all the answers. Sometimes the first step toward peace is simply to notice how much you need it. Maybe you're carrying worries about things you can't control. Maybe you're holding on to words you wish you could take back, or fears that seem too heavy to speak aloud. It's okay to admit that life feels overwhelming sometimes. It's okay to long for calm, for stillness, for a sense of belonging when the world feels too much. Imagine for a moment you're sitting in a wide, sunlit space. The air is soft, the light gentle, and there's room to breathe. Outside, the city moves. Inside, you find a quiet center, a place where you can lay down your burdens, even for a little while. Let's make this our intention, to seek inner peace, not by escaping the chaos, but by learning to be still within it. To trust that calm is possible, even in the middle of uncertainty. If you're listening now, maybe you're searching for a way to quiet your mind. Maybe you want to feel less alone with your thoughts. You are not alone in this longing. Every person, at some point, has wished for a moment of peace, for a heart that feels steady and whole. Let's breathe again, slower this time. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw unclench. Notice the way your body softens, the way your heart slows, even just a little. If you feel restless, that's okay. If your mind keeps wandering, that's normal. Inner peace isn't about forcing yourself to be calm. It's about making space for whatever you're feeling and letting it move through you without judgment. Let's turn these thoughts into a gentle prayer. Spirit of peace, meet me here in this moment. Help me to let go of what I cannot control. Help me to trust that, even in chaos, I can find calm. When my mind is crowded with worries, remind me to breathe. Remind me that I am not alone, that I am held, that I am enough. Let my heart be soft now. Let my thoughts be gentle. Let my spirit rest in the quiet promise that peace is possible, even when the world is loud. If you feel tension in your chest, place your hand there. Feel the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. Let it remind you that you are alive, that you are resilient, that you are worthy of calm. Let's imagine together, what would it feel like to move through your day without being pulled in every direction? What would it feel like to greet each moment with a sense of steadiness, a quiet confidence that you can handle whatever comes? Maybe it starts with small things. A few deep breaths before you answer a message. A pause before you react to something that frustrates you. A gentle reminder that you are allowed to rest, to say no, to protect your peace. If you're struggling to find that calm, know that you are not failing. You are learning. You are practicing. Every time you choose to pause, to breathe, to notice what's happening inside, you are building a foundation for peace that will last. Let's speak this together. Today, I choose to seek calm, even when life is chaotic. I choose to trust that peace is possible, even when I feel anxious or afraid. I release the need to be perfect. I let go of the pressure to have it all together. I welcome the possibility of finding stillness, right here, right now. As you listen to these words, notice if anything shifts inside you. Maybe just a little more softness, a little more hope, a little more willingness to believe that peace is possible. Remember, you are not alone on this path. Every person who listens, who hopes for calm, who longs for peace, is walking beside you in spirit. Let's take one more breath together. Let gratitude fill the spaces where worry once lived. Let hope settle in the places that feel empty. You are worthy of peace. You are capable of finding calm, even in the middle of chaos. And know you are invited to rest in that quiet promise. Let's stay in this gentle space for a while longer. Let the light fill the room, softening every sharp edge inside you. Sometimes, calm isn't something you find all at once. It's something you build, breath by breath, choice by choice. If your mind is still racing, if your heart feels unsettled, know that you are not alone. Maybe you've spent the week trying to keep up, juggling responsibilities, expectations, and the endless stream of thoughts that never seem to rest. Maybe you've been carrying worries about the future, replaying old conversations, or feeling overwhelmed by things you can't control. It's okay to admit that you're tired. It's okay to need a pause. This is your invitation to let go, even if just for a moment. Let the silence of this space be a gentle reminder that you don't have to hold everything together by yourself. You can set your burdens down, breathe deeply, and simply be. Let's turn this into a mindful practice. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Notice the air entering your lungs. Feel your feet on the ground, your hands resting quietly. Let your thoughts slow down like leaves floating on a quiet stream. If worries come up, acknowledge them without judgment. Let them drift by, knowing you can return to your breath, to this moment, as many times as you need. Sometimes, the way to peace is not by fighting the chaos, but by learning to be gentle with yourself in the midst of it. You are allowed to feel what you feel. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to ask for help, to seek comfort, to trust that you are held. Let's offer a prayer for inner peace. Spirit of calm, be near to me now. Quiet the noise inside my mind. Soften the tension in my body. Remind me that I am safe, that I am loved, that I am enough. When anxiety rises, help me to pause. When fear whispers, help me to listen for hope. When the world feels too loud, help me to find stillness within. Let my heart be a sanctuary. Let my thoughts be gentle. Let my spirit rest in the promise that peace is possible, even here, even now. If you feel a sense of relief, let it grow. If you feel resistance, let it be met with kindness. Every emotion has its place. Every feeling is welcome. Let's reflect on what brings you calm. Is it a quiet morning with a cup of tea? A walk in the city as the sun rises? A moment of silence before your day begins? Notice the small rituals that help you return to yourself, to your center, to your breath. If you haven't found those moments yet, that's okay. You can start today with this prayer, with this breath, with this gentle intention to seek peace. Even in the middle of chaos, let's speak this together. Today, I choose to be gentle with myself. I choose to let go of what I cannot control. I choose to trust that peace will find me, even if it takes time. I am not defined by my worries. I am not limited by my fears. I am free to seek calm, to rest, to begin again. As you listen, notice if your body feels a little lighter. Maybe your breath is slower, your mind a bit quieter, your heart more open to hope. Remember, you are not alone in your longing for peace. Every person who listens, who hopes, who prays for calm, is walking beside you in spirit. Let's take one last breath together. Let gratitude fill the spaces where anxiety once lived. Let hope settle in the places that felt empty. You are worthy of peace. You are capable of finding calm, even in the midst of chaos. And today, you are invited to rest in that quiet promise. Let's honor the pause you've created so far. You've given yourself space to breathe, to slow down, to let a bit of calm enter the edges of your day. Now, Let's move gently forward, carrying this quiet with us, not as an end, but as a foundation for what comes next. Maybe, as the day unfolds, you'll notice the world's noise creeping back in. Notifications, unfinished tasks, the rush of people and plans. It's normal to feel your mind pulled in many directions again. But this time, you carry with you the memory of stillness, a reminder that peace is not something you leave behind, but something you can return to again and again, no matter where you are. If you find yourself getting caught up in the rush, try this. Pause for a moment wherever you are. Notice one thing you can see, one thing you can hear, one thing you can feel. Let these small details anchor you in the present. Let them remind you that, even in chaos, you can choose to be here now. Sometimes, the world will ask more of you than you feel able to give. There may be moments when your patience runs thin, when your heart feels tight, when you wonder if you can really hold on to this peace. In those moments, remember, you are allowed to step back. You are allowed to say no, to set boundaries, to protect your inner calm is something precious and necessary. Let's turn this into a living intention for your day. Spirit of peace, walk with me as I move through the noise. Help me to notice the beauty in small things. Help me to respond with gentleness, even when I am challenged. When stress rises, let me remember the softness of this moment. When frustration grows, let me choose patience over reaction. When I feel lost in the whirlwind, let me find my way back to stillness. Let my words bring calm to others. Let my presence be a quiet anchor. Let my actions reflect the peace I am learning to cultivate within. If you stumble, if you forget, if you lose your way for a moment, that's okay. Peace is not a standard you must meet. It's a practice, a rhythm, a returning. Every time you choose to pause, to breathe, to soften, you are building a habit of calm that will serve you long after this prayer ends. Reflect for a moment. What is one thing you can do today to protect your peace? Maybe it's taking a walk outside, letting sunlight touch your skin. Maybe it's listening to music that soothes you, or reaching out to someone who makes you feel safe. Maybe it's simply closing your eyes for a minute and remembering how it felt to be here. In this space, with your heart at rest, you are learning to carry peace with you, not as a fragile thing, but as a quiet strength. You are learning that calm is not the absence of difficulty, but the presence of kindness, patience, and hope, even when life is complicated. Let's speak this together. Today, I will move gently through the world. I will offer myself patience when I fall short. I will protect my peace, not by shutting out the world, but by returning to my center again and again. As you step into the rest of your day, know that you are not alone in this practice. Every person who listens, who hopes for calm, who chooses to pause, is walking this path beside you. We are a community of open hearts, learning together, growing together, finding peace not in perfection, but in presence. Carry this intention with you. Let your calm be a gift to yourself and to others. Let your peace ripple out, quietly transforming even the busiest moments. You are worthy of this quiet. You are capable of returning to it whenever you need. And today, you are invited to let your inner calm guide you, one breath, one choice, one moment at a time. As the day stretches before you, let's carry the spirit of calm into every space you enter. Remember, peace is not a destination, but a companion you can invite along, no matter what the world brings. You've learned that even amidst the noise, your inner quiet is always within reach. Sometimes just a breath, a pause, or a gentle word away. There will be moments ahead when the world feels overwhelming again. Maybe a conversation stirs old anxieties, or a sudden change shakes your sense of control. When that happens, recall the stillness you cultivated here. Let it be a steady anchor. Let it remind you that you have the power to choose how you respond, even if you can't choose what happens. If you feel yourself slipping into old patterns, rushing, reacting, worrying, give yourself permission to stop. Notice the tension in your body, the pace of your thoughts. Offer yourself the same kindness you would give a friend, patience, understanding, and the gentle reminder that you are allowed to begin again as many times as you need. Let's offer a closing prayer for the journey ahead. Spirit of peace, stay with me as I move through this day. Let your calm fill every space I enter. Help me to meet challenges with patience and to return to stillness whenever I am shaken. May my words be gentle. May my actions bring comfort. May my presence invite calm into every room. Guide me to notice the beauty in small things, the warmth of sunlight on my face, the laughter of someone I love, the quiet moments between tasks. When I am tested, remind me to pause. When I am tired, remind me to rest. When I am uncertain, remind me that I am not alone on this path. Let my inner peace ripple outward a quiet strength that touches those around me. A gentle invitation for others to slow down, to breathe, to find their own calm in the midst of chaos. You are not expected to be perfect. You are not asked to hold everything together. You are simply invited to return, again and again, to the quiet center within you. If this prayer brought you comfort, share your intention for peace in the comments with the tag #CalmWithinChaos. Your words may inspire someone else who is searching for stillness today. Subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and return whenever you need a gentle reminder that you are not alone in your longing for calm. No matter where you are, we walk together in faith.